Hello, chess fans! This is Rick from Chess to Progress with number 36 in the series Viewers Games. This one is from Nicola, and Nicola says, "Hello, sir." He calls me sir. "I'd first like to say that I love the content on your channel. It is very educational. Is it possible that you please analyze a game that I had played in my club recently? It has some interesting concepts and analysis. Thank you so much for your time and videos. A channel like yours is crucial to a young and developing chess player like me, as it is to many other people across the globe." Thank you very much, Nicola. Let's look at Nicola's game. It was a game with a 20-minute time control plus 5 seconds per move. Nicola was black in this game. His opponent played knight f3, and Nicola played knight f6, g3, g6, bishop g2, bishop g7, both players castled, and d4. And now black breaks the symmetry. Nicola breaks the symmetry with d6. c4 from white, knight bd7 from Nicola, knight c3, c6, e4, e5. So far not much to comment. Both players have nicely developed their pieces and occupied the center and castled their king. D takes e5, knight takes, and d takes. And now white is grabbing space on the queen side. b4, a6, and a4. Grabbing space is often a good idea, but not always. That's a difficult thing about chess. Things are not always according to the rules of thumb. In this case, it is not a great idea to play up those queenside pawns. White now has some weaknesses in his camp. The pawns on b4 and c4 are weak. The knight on c3 is unprotected. Nicola played bishop e6, attacking the pawn on c4, queen e2 defending, and now my first criticism on a move that Nicola plays, rook b8. Grandmaster Sosonko would call this half a move. It is doing something, but not a lot. It's half a move. A better option would have been queen d4, and black wins a pawn because the knight is hanging and black is attacking the c4 pawn a second time. Rook b8, half a move. Bishop e3, developing from white. Queen c7, a5, knight back to d7, knight a4, and here black, Nicola, our hero, pushes his f-pawn. And here white should have played simply e takes f5, and you can take back with the bishop or with the pawn. Let's take with the pawn. Then rook ac1 and or rook fd1, and white is slightly better. But after f5, white decided to sharpen up the position. He played f4, creating a lot of tension there. Not a very good move, and Nicola played it well. He took on e4, bishop takes, and he took on f4. And now suddenly his bishop on g7 is attacking the rook on a1. The best option for white is to take on f4, hitting the queen. But then black has a nice shot. Rook takes f4. And after that rook is taken back, then you take on a1. Rook takes back. And queen takes f4. Black has an extra pawn. White has weak pawns on the queen side and an open king. Black's king is not completely protected well either, but at least he has a bit more protection. Black is better in this position. Back to the game after e takes f4, where the bishop was attacking the rook. Here, as I said, white should have taken on f4 with the bishop. but he played bishop b6, attacking the queen the other way. Nicolas took, a takes, attacking the queen again, and queen d6. And here white keeps attacking black's queen, almost forcing the queen to deliver the final blow. Instead of c5, white could have played rook a d1, but then queen takes b4 and black has an overwhelming advantage. But after c5, the game is over immediately. Nicolas played queen d4 check, and white resigned. Why did he resign? Well, let's look at all the options. You cannot interpose the queen, because then the bishop is hanging. So that doesn't work. You cannot interpose the rook, because then the rook on a1 is hanging. So what you have to do is play a king move, king g2 or king h1. King g2 or king h1. But then there is bishop c4. And that bishop skewers queen and rook. After, for example, queen c2, there's bishop takes f1 check, and black is totally winning here. Good win from Nicolas. Well played. White overextended on the queen side, and then actually did the same on the king side by that move f2, f4. Nicolas showed why those moves were bad, and the only criticism I have on Nicolas' game is that rook b8, that half move. That move didn't do too much. And as I said, Grandmaster Sosonko calls that a half move, and that's a good thing to remember. If you want to make a move, make sure it's not a half move. There might be something more active that you can play. Thank you, Nicolas, for sending me this game and for sharing it with the Chess2Progress community. And well played. Finally, I want to say, you see here at the top left of the screen the Mind Game Shop. I'm running a competition sponsored by the Mind Game Shop. You can win a chess book that's on the Chess2Impress channel. Please check out video number 224 there. I'll put the link in the description box. The announcement of the winner of the first giveaway will be on Saturday, October 14th, and then we'll start a new competition. We'll do this for 6 weeks. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the Chess2Progress channel. Please leave a comment, and if you like the video, it would be great if you could share it on social media. Please also check out my Chess2Impress channel. The link is in the description box, and if you want to take part in the competition, please do so. This is Rick from Chess2Progress. Thank you for watching.